Imagine holding history's most stubbornly silent enigma, a book that has baffled minds for centuries, not with lost languages, but with a language that seemingly never existed. Welcome, if you dare, to the unread pages of the Voynich Manuscript. For all our advanced algorithms and historical insights, this ancient tome remains an impenetrable fortress of knowledge, mocking every attempt to unlock its secrets. Its very existence is a defiant whisper from the past, challenging everything we thought we knew about medieval texts and human ingenuity. Bound in aged vellum, brittle with the passage of time, the Voynich Manuscript appears, at first glance, deceptively mundane. Yet, open its covers, and you are immediately plunged into a world of bewildering, almost alien wonder. The script itself, an elegant, flowing hand, dances across the pages in characters utterly unique, defying classification, mocking linguists with its persistent refusal to yield to known alphabets or ciphers. It's as if a portal opened, deposited this strange artifact, and then vanished, leaving us only questions. But the script is merely the prelude to the true spectacle. They seem to belong to a dreamscape, a silent testimony to either a lost world or an artist's fevered imagination. Then, stranger still, come the astronomical diagrams, swirling constellations of unknown stars, celestial mechanics that bear no resemblance to Ptolemaic or Copernican models, hinting at a cosmic vision both advanced and utterly foreign. Perhaps most astonishing are the balneological sections, depicting peculiar naked figures, predominantly women, engaged in inexplicable rituals within elaborate interconnected baths and conduits. They swim in pools of green liquid, interact with strange tubes and orifices, their purpose lost to the ages. Are these medical practices, alchemical rites, or something far more esoteric? The sheer audacity of these depictions, the bewildering combination of science, art, and the utterly inexplicable, transforms the Voynich Manuscript from a mere book into a perplexing object of profound historical bewilderment. It is a story told not in words, but in an insistent, beautiful, and utterly impenetrable silence. But if its contents are an insistent, beautiful, and utterly impenetrable silence, then its very journey through time is a tangled, bewildering narrative of emperors, alchemists, and forgotten scholars. How could a book so baffling have such a dramatic history, passing through the hands of some of Europe's most curious and powerful minds? It's a lineage that feels ripped from a Renaissance thriller, each owner adding another layer to its enigma. Our first concrete glimpse into its known provenance is through the learned eyes of Georg Beresch, an alchemist in Prague during the early 17th century. Beresch, utterly bewildered by the manuscript's alien script and impossible illustrations, dispatched urgent letters to Athanasius Kircher, a renowned Jesuit scholar in Rome, pleading for assistance. Imagine his desperation, holding this artifact of pure mystery, convinced it held profound knowledge, yet utterly unable to access it. Athanasius Kircher, despite his prodigious intellect, also failed. But the manuscript's notoriety only grew. Legend has it, and here history blurs deliciously into myth, that the Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II himself, a notorious collector of the strange and occult, purchased the manuscript for an astronomical sum, 600 ducats, an absolute fortune for a book no one could read. He supposedly believed it to be the work of Roger Bacon, the legendary Franciscan friar. To think an emperor would pay a king's ransom for a volume of incomprehensible scribbles and fantastical drawings underscores the profound allure, the desperate hope that this wasn't mere gibberish, but profound, hidden truth. From Rudolf, it passed to his personal physician, Jacobus Horcicki de Tepanek, and then, after various convolutions, eventually back to Jesuit ownership, settling in the libraries of Rome, forgotten for centuries. Tucked away, gathering dust, its mysteries dormant, until a new era of curiosity dawned. It was there, in 1912, that the Polish book dealer Wilfrid Voynich, on a relentless quest for rare manuscripts, unearthed it. Picture the scene, a dimly lit library, the scent of old parchment, and then this thing. The moment Voynich laid eyes upon it, the manuscript's fate shifted. From a forgotten relic, it transformed into the world's most famous unsolved textual puzzle, exploding onto the academic scene, daring new generations to try where emperors and scholars had failed. Its story isn't just about what's inside, but the astonishing path it took to remain so defiantly unread. But if its journey was a bewildering odyssey, then the very script within its pages is a bewildering dimension unto itself. Imagine Wilfrid Voynich, or any of its previous owners, finally turning to the text. What met their eyes wasn't Latin, Greek, or any recognizable European script, but something utterly, profoundly alien. A dance of looping, flowing characters that seem to mock all known linguistic conventions. This isn't just a code, it's a language from another world. This unique writing system, now famously dubbed Voynichese, consists of between 20 to 30 distinct characters, though even that number is debated. At first glance, it might appear somewhat akin to medieval Latin scripts, but any deeper examination reveals its radical departure. There are no punctuation marks, no capitalization, no obvious spaces between words that align with conventional grammar. It flows like a continuous river of symbols, yet somehow words are clearly delineated, repeating with a frequency that suggests structure, but a structure unlike anything we've ever seen. What truly bewilders linguists and cryptographers are its statistical properties. Unlike natural languages, which typically follow Zipf's law, where a few words are very common and many are rare, Voynichese exhibits an unusually high entropy, a measure of randomness, yet it also contains repetitive patterns that feel like language. Astonishingly, some characters appear almost exclusively at the beginning of words, others only in the middle, and still others only at the end. It's a precise internal logic, but one that defies external comparison. Perhaps most bizarrely, many words appear to be constructed from similar root elements, almost like a complex agglutinative language. Yet these roots don't correspond to any known etymological trees. Short words are rare, single-letter words non-existent. The frequency distribution of its characters is unlike any natural language on Earth. It's too complex to be simple gibberish, too structured to be random, and too alien to be deciphered. It stands as a mocking testament to human ingenuity and its limits, a silent scream of defiance against every attempt to force it into a familiar mold. This alphabet doesn't just hold secrets, it is the secret, an unbreachable wall of meaning that leaves even the greatest minds scratching their heads in bewildered, incredulous awe. And if the script itself felt like a language from another world, then what often accompanied it in those baffling pages only deepens the enigma, an entire botanical garden of the impossible. Turn past the alien alphabet, and you enter what scholars call the herbal section, a sprawling collection of over 100 plant species, each rendered with meticulous, almost reverent detail. But here, the wonder curdles into utter bewilderment, because for all their apparent precision, these are plants that simply do not exist. Imagine a root system belonging to a common European fern, inexplicably grafted onto the blossoming head of an unknown tropical orchid, its leaves a bizarre serrated hybrid of a thistle and some alien seaweed. Petals spiral in impossible arrangements, stems twist with uncanny serpentine grace, and fruit defies all known biological classifications, looking more like strange, petrified eggs or otherworldly fungi. Botanists, some of the keenest observers of the natural world, have spent centuries poring over these illustrations, attempting to identify even a single, verifiable species. Their conclusion? A resounding collective gasp of frustration. Some elements might vaguely resemble known plants, a familiar leaf shape here, a recognizable flower structure there, but these are always intertwined with features utterly divorced from reality. No comprehensive flora of any known region on Earth contains these botanical chimera. It's as if the illustrator possessed a deep understanding of plant morphology, only to deliberately, methodically, and quite brilliantly rearrange the very building blocks of nature into something utterly fantastic. What are we to make of this bizarre botany? Are they depictions of real plants now tragically extinct, perhaps from a lost continent or an ancient ecosystem we can no longer comprehend? Or are they elaborate allegories, coded symbols within a larger alchemical or philosophical treatise, where each fantastical plant represents a concept rather than a biological entity? Could they be medicinal plants from an unknown pharmacopoeia, their true forms intentionally obscured to guard potent secrets? Or, most unsettlingly, are they the whimsical, masterful creations of a brilliant hoaxer, designed precisely to confound and mesmerize for centuries? Each impossible leaf, each fantastic bloom poses a fresh question, a silent botanical scream of defiance against our need to categorize and understand, leaving us to gaze upon its sepia-toned pages in profound, incredulous awe. From the unsettling beauty of its impossible flora, the Voynich Manuscript takes yet another bewildering turn, propelling us from terrestrial gardens into the very cosmos, then plunging us into a realm of enigmatic human figures. If the plants defied botany, then the astronomical and balneological sections defy our conventional understanding of medieval science and even human depiction. Here, star charts bloom with constellations utterly unknown to terrestrial astronomy, or perhaps subtly distorted versions of familiar ones, rearranged into patterns that challenge our celestial maps. suns, moons, and stars are drawn with meticulous care, yet their orbits and configurations bear no clear resemblance to Ptolemaic, Copernican, or any other established models. We see complex diagrams of what appear to be celestial mechanisms, intricate wheels and interlocking parts, suggesting an advanced understanding or a fantastical imagining of cosmic mechanics far beyond what we typically attribute to the 15th century. Is this a forgotten observatory's record, or the fevered dream of an astrologer charting a universe unique to the manuscript's author? Then, as if to further disorient, the manuscript veers dramatically into its most visually striking and perhaps most baffling section, the balneological or nude women section. Here, dozens of small, often nude female figures are depicted, sometimes alone, sometimes in groups, seemingly interacting with elaborate plumbing systems, strange tubs, and intricate networks of pipes. They bathe in vibrant green liquids, float on curious conveyances, or emerge from orifices in bulbous organ-like structures. These figures, often depicted with plump bellies and placid expressions, are not merely bathing. They appear to be part of some ritual, a process, or an unknown system of healing or purification. Are these illustrations of actual medieval spas, health practices, or medical treatises from a lost tradition? Or are they allegorical representations of alchemical processes, perhaps the purification of substances or souls? The context is utterly lost to us. We are left staring at these surreal scenes where science, ritual, and the human form intertwine in a dance of pure, unadulterated mystery. Each image a silent sepia-toned shout from a mind we no longer comprehend, leaving us perpetually wondering, what in the world are we looking at? From the bizarre flora to the baffling celestial mechanisms and the utterly perplexing balneological rituals, the Voynich Manuscript screams a question that has haunted scholars for centuries. What does it mean? In the late 16th century, the famed English polymath John Dee, advisor to Queen Elizabeth I, acquired the manuscript. Dee, deeply immersed in alchemy and arcane knowledge, along with his scryer, Edward Kelly, believed they were communing with angels. Yet, even with spiritual insights and intellectual prowess, the Voynich remained stubbornly silent. It then passed to Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II, a monarch renowned for his fascination with the occult and vast curiosities. Despite his court boasting Europe's finest scholars, the manuscript yielded none of its secrets, becoming just another unreadable artifact. Centuries later, the 20th century brought new hope. Enter William F. Friedman, arguably the most celebrated American cryptographer of all time, instrumental in breaking Japanese codes during World War II. Friedman dedicated decades to the Voynich, assembling a team applying every known cryptographic technique, from frequency analysis to statistical linguistics. Friedman dedicated decades to the Voynich, assembling a team applying every known cryptographic technique, from frequency analysis to statistical linguistics. Yet even this titan of code-breaking, with all the tools of modern science, was ultimately defeated. His monumental efforts, spanning over 40 years, solidified the manuscript's status not merely as a puzzle, but as an almost deliberate affront to human intellect. Each failed attempt, each brilliant mind brought to its knees only deepened the manuscript's legendary status. It's not just unreadable, it's aggressively unreadable. It's a linguistic ghost, a code so perfectly conceived or so utterly devoid of conventional meaning that it mocks every attempt to pin it down. The sheer folly of these truly brilliant endeavors only underscores the terrifying possibility. Perhaps it was never meant to be read at all, at least not by us in our understanding. It remains, after all this, the book that broke the code breakers, a tantalizing whisper from history that refuses to speak. The monumental failure of code breakers begs one question. If not a code, what is the Voynich Manuscript? This baffling deadlock birthed astonishing theories, each striving to unravel its stubbornly silent nature. Perhaps the most cynical yet compelling explanation, an elaborate, centuries-old hoax. Imagine a Renaissance charlatan crafting meaningless script and fantastical illustrations to defraud a wealthy patron. If true, it's staggering genius, a performance art piece centuries ahead of its time. Its success, measured by the torment inflicted on scholars, testifies to human ingenuity in misdirection. Then, the captivating idea, a lost natural language, not a code, but a genuine, extinct human communication. Picture a forgotten dialect spoken by an isolated community, wiped out by plague, leaving this sole, cryptic remnant. Statistical patterns suggest a hidden grammar, utterly divorced from any known tongue. This theory conjures ghosts of lost civilizations, whispering through vellum, preserved only in unreadable script. Alternatively, many scholars believe the Voynich is an immensely complex scientific treatise, alchemical or pharmacological, its contents obscured to protect esoteric knowledge. The bizarre botanical drawings, celestial charts, and balneological diagrams could be veiled representations of advanced concepts, a secret textbook. Botanical drawings specific, celestial charts specific, balneological diagrams specific. Medieval Europe was rife with hidden wisdom, but none so impenetrably veiled. Finally, for the audacious, the whisper of the inexplicable, a message from an unknown civilization? A profound, non-human intelligence leaving a text defying our understanding? This theory highlights the manuscript's sheer, unfathomable otherness. It remains a baffling testament to something, yet to what we cannot say. The Voynich persists, a silent enigma, challenging our knowledge and imagination. The Voynich, then, stands as a grand, silent dare. If centuries of human intellect have shattered against its pages, does modern technology offer a new hope? Could algorithms, unburdened by human preconceptions, finally crack the riddle? The answer, incredibly, is perhaps. Enter the age of computational linguistics and advanced statistical analysis, a formidable new arsenal in the war against the Voynich's secrecy. Researchers are no longer just looking at the script, they're measuring it. Sophisticated programs tirelessly parse every character, every word, every phrase, seeking patterns too subtle for the human eye, too vast for manual tabulation. They dissect word frequencies, letter distributions, and sentence structures, building elaborate mathematical models of Voynich. Imagine a supercomputer tirelessly sifting through millions of potential linguistic arrangements, cross-referencing every known language, every historical cipher technique. It's an almost unbelievably tedious task, yet these digital alchemists pursue it with relentless precision. We're talking about entropy analysis, Bayesian inference, machine learning algorithms, tools that weren't even conceptualized when Wilfred Voynich first held this strange book. The findings, while tantalizing, are as bewildering as the manuscript itself. Statistical analyses often confirm a language-like structure, complete with Zipf's law distributions, where a few words are very common, many are rare, hinting at genuine communication. Yet no known language, ancient or modern, fits the profile perfectly. It's like finding the footprints of a creature never before seen, suggesting its existence, but offering no clear image. Some researchers propose it's a form of steganography, where real text is hidden within a meaningless cover. Others suggest polyalphabetic ciphers of unimaginable complexity, or micrographic techniques, tiny hidden characters embedded within the larger script. Still others posit it's a language developed for the sole purpose of privacy, a custom-built linguistic fortress. Each computational victory, each newly identified pattern, each discarded hypothesis only seems to deepen the mystery. The digital age provides unprecedented tools, but the Voynich, with its quiet defiance, continues to resist. It stands as a profound testament to the limits of our understanding, a book whispered into existence by a mind or minds so utterly unique, so maddeningly elusive, that even artificial intelligence struggles to comprehend its strange, beautiful, silent story. The quest endures, driven by the persistent, incredible hope that one day its pages will finally sing. So, even with the vast computational power of the 21st century, the Voynich Manuscript stands defiant, a silent monument to human ingenuity, or perhaps folly. It continues to guard its secrets with a tenacity that borders on the supernatural. For over 600 years, this enigma has confounded emperors, baffled scholars, and ignited the imaginations of generations. It is more than just a book. It is a profound question mark etched in vellum, a challenge whispered across centuries. Will it forever remain an unsolved riddle, a testament to a lost mind, or a sophisticated deception? Or will one day its unique script, its bizarre flora, and its cosmic dances finally yield their meaning? The relentless pursuit of its truth reflects our own insatiable human desire to know, to understand, to pierce the veil of the unknown. Whether it reveals a forgotten language, a medical marvel, or merely an elaborate medieval prank, the Voynich Manuscript reminds us that history still holds mysteries so profound they compel us to look closer, to question everything, and to never cease the extraordinary quest for understanding. Its pages, whether ultimately legible or not, will forever echo with the incredible, enduring mystery of the human mind.